Finding averages of decimals. Students, sometimes we are given the dataset or information in decimal form as well. As here we are given three numbers, 4.50, 13 and 0.025. First step, 8. But before that, line the decimals up. Put every decimal down below the former decimal. As 4.50, 13 does not have any decimal. Its decimal is at the end of the number. Similarly, 0.025. Now 8 zeros, which are helpful for us to add. First of all, we will add thousandth, then hundredth, then tenth, then ones and tens. Hence, I have the sum of 17.525. Now, next step is to divide the sum of the amounts given on their total number, which is 3. So, first of all, I use 17. The very near multiple of 3 to 17 is 15. 3 5s make 15. So, 3, 5 make 15. Similarly, 3 8 make 24. Then 3 4 make 12. Similarly, 3 1s make 3 and 3 6 make 18. So, our division may go as long as we can stretch it, but till this much is enough for our answer. And the quotient which I have gotten is 5.8416, which is the average of above 3 numbers given in question, and required their average, which is now 5.8416. This was all about finding averages of decimals. Finding the average given the total amount and the number of items. Over here I have a question. A taxi driver drove a total distance of 1,659 kilometers in 7 days. Find the average distance he drove each day. Solution. As over here, we need to understand first of all the question. That what is it saying? A taxi driver drove a total distance. Focus on this thing. Total distance of 1,659 kilometers. In how many days? 7 days. It means that you are given over here total amount and the number of items, as that is number of days over here. It may be changed in any of questions. So, now you have to find out find the average distance he drove one day. So, a total amount is given and number of days are given. Now you have to find out only 1 day's distance that he has covered or he has drove. So for that, it is so obvious that you will have to divide the total amount on 7 days. Then simply you will get the 1 day calculation or 1 day distance. Its formula for it is average distance is equal to total distance divided by number of days. So total distance when I put over here is 1,659 and days were 7. So by dividing both of them, I got the answer, which is 237 kilometers per day. Means each day he drove 237 kilometers. Finding total amount given the average and the number of items means that when you are given number of items and also given average, then how can you find out the total amount? So let's see. Here is a question for our help for an example. First do understand, then go through solution. Sarah's average marks for 6 paper is 20. Understand carefully. See, Sarah's average marks for 6 paper is 20. It means that Sarah has attempted 6 papers and his average mark per paper is 20. So, find her total marks. Now, what do I have to do is that I have to multiply her average marks by number of papers to get the total marks. So, when I multiply the average mark 20 by 6 number of papers, I get 120 whole marks. It means that she had gotten 20 marks in each paper. So multiply by 6. When I multiplied 20 by 6, I got 120 marks. You can check as well your answer. Now you have number of items, you have average, and you have the total marks. So our basic formula for average was number of items. Average was equal to sum of marks and divided by total number of items. So I have sum of them, or total amount which I have is 120, and I have number of items or number of papers were 6. So 120 divided by 6 give me 20 as an average. It means that my answer is correct. You can check your answer like this, okay? Now, what about when you are given average in compound units and number of items is also given to you? Then how will you find the total amount? Let's understand the question first. The average weight of 3 packets is 1 kilogram 400 grams. Find the total weight. Now, let's first of all remind you that 1 kilogram 4 gram is compound unit of what? 1 kilogram and 400 grams separately. So, for our ease, let's separate that before solving. So 1 kilogram 400 grams. I have to do what? The weight of packets is 1 kilogram 3 packets, 400 grams. Find the total weight. So for that I'll have to multiply 1 kg 400 grams by 3. So I will separately multiply 1 kg by 3 and 400 grams by 3. So 1 kg multiplied by 3 is equal to 3 kgs. And 400 grams multiplied by 3 is equal to 1200 grams. So at the end, I come to the point that 1 kilogram 400 gram multiplied by 3 is equal to 3 kilograms 1200 grams. So let's simplify more. 1200 grams. So 3 kg is just like the same. 1200 grams can also be written obviously 1000 gram plus 200 grams. Now if I convert this 1000 gram in 1 kg, there is nothing wrong, because 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. So 1 kilogram, 3 kilogram, when I add them together, I get 4 kilograms. 4 kilograms, 200 grams. Their total weight is 4 kilograms, 200 grams. So like this, you can find out the total amount when you are given the average and number of items in compound units, means mixed units. Suppose kilometer and meter is here, you had kilograms and grams. So this was the way to solve the averages. Okay, finding the averages given the total amount in compound units and number of items. Now I do have a question over here that Mr. Thomas used 10 liters 275 milliliters of petrol in 3 days. On average, how much petrol did he use each day? So, 10 liters 275 milliliters is equal to 9 liters and 1 liter 275 milliliter. Why did I do this? Because I have been given a total amount and I have to divide them into 3 days. 3 groups. So I'll have to do what, as I have 3 as a divisor. So I need to simplify this thing for my ease as multiples of 3. So 9 can be better or can be easily divided by 3. Therefore, I am converting the 10 liters into 9 liter and 1 liter I am converting into milliliter forms. So now I have in simplified form 9 liters 1275 milliliter. Now it's looking better to be divided. So 9 liter 1275 milliliters divided by 3 days. I'll divide it separately again. 9 liter divided by 3 days is equal to 3 liter per day, means each day. So as 2 3's make 9. 1275 milliliter divided by 3 days is equal to 3 4's make 12, 3 2's make 6 and 3 5's make 15, and the end I get the answer 425 milliliter per day. So let's combine these compound units. 9 liter 1275 milliliters divided by 3 days is equal to 3 liters 425 milliliters, and that's the simplest form. So Mr. Thomas used 3 liters 425 milliliters of petrol per day or each day. Now I have over here a word problem for you. The average weight of 3 packets of peanut is 2.2 kilograms. The average weight of packets of peanut is 2.2 kilograms. Note this. 2.2 kilograms is average weight of 3 peanuts packets, as you can see in the picture in the bar as well. So the average weight of 2 of the packets is 1.8 kilogram. Only 2 of them are of 1.8 kilogram. Now you have to find find the weight of the third packet. So it's quite easy, isn't it? You have to find first of all the average weight, because both weights given are in average, are the average weights. So let's So let's subtract 2.2 kg. So let's subtract 1.8 kg from 2.2 kgs, as I get the difference of 0.5 kilograms. So 0.4 kg is the average weight of third packet of peanut. But they are asking me about weight of packet, not average weight. So the total weight I have to find out. So total weight of the packet is equal to average weight multiplied by number of packets. Average weight I have found is 0.4 kgs, and packet over here is third packet is just and only one packet. So 0.4 kg multiplied by 1 is equal to 0.4 kg. The weight of the third packet is 0.4 kg or kilograms. So students, for finding solutions of word problem or any other problem, they both are the same. As other problem are just written solve and they are given amount. But in word problem, you just have to sort out the amount, just arrange them, and they are just like the same solution as you did before. Here's another word problem for you. This word problem tells us about a student, Joshua. Joshua scored 65, 80, 85 and 100 on his first 4 math quizzes. What score will Joshua have to earn on his fifth quiz to have a mean score or an average score of 85. So, the question is giving us information, and that is that the student Joshua has attempted 5 quizzes. He has obtained first 4 quiz marks which are mentioned over here, 65, 80, 85 and 100. But the 5th mark of the 5th quiz is missing. So our task is to find out the 5th quiz mark. Whereas we are given also the average score, which is 85. So what do we have to do is that we have to add all the marks including the 5th one. Then we'll have to divide them by 5 because he has attempted 5 quizzes, and the average which will come is 85. But we do not have the 5th quiz mark. So let's start the solution. At least let's just write the mark that we have with us. In very first quiz he has obtained 65 marks. In the second quiz he has obtained 80 marks. In the third quiz he has obtained 85. In the fourth quiz he has obtained 100 marks. So, and the 5th quiz mark has to be found out. The sum of them is unknown because we do not have the 5th quiz, but whatever the sum would be, it would be divided by 5 and we would get 85. So from these information we will take out the 5th quiz mark. But as we know, multiplication is opposite operation of division. So we will go through that. We will multiply 85 by 5 to have the sum of all 5 quizzes. So let's start multiplying 85 by 5 to have the total sum. So 85 multiplied by 5, as we know the multiplication rules, 5 makes 25, carry the 2, 5 8s make 40, 40 plus 2 is 45. So our total sum is 425. Now what do we have to do? We have to subtract all the above marks from the total sum so that we could get the 5th quiz mark. But for that purpose, I'll firstly add these 4 quiz marks. Their sum are 5 and 5 make 10, carry 1. Then sum of 1, 6, 8, 8 gives me 23. Now 2 plus 1 gives me 3, and I receive or obtain the sum of 330. Now I will have to do what is that? Subtract 330 from 425. So 425 minus 3 gives me the difference, which will be my 5th quiz mark. 5 minus 0 is 5. We take 1. 12 minus 3 is 9. As over here, obviously it's 3. 3 minus 3 gives us nothing. So our final answer is 95, and 95 is the 5th quiz marks of Joshua. So it's all about that. And take care. Watch the video carefully. If you don't understand, watch the second time, third time. If again you didn't understand, I'm here available in your Zoom class tomorrow. You can ask me any of the question you have confusion about. So good luck and take care. Allah Hafiz.